Wednesday. I just wanted to check in because today is going to be a fun day. I'm whispering because it's early in the morning. My daughter and my husband are still asleep and I'm leaving in about 10 minutes. But first, if this is your first time here, my name's Tiffany and I talk about all things lifestyle, fashion, beauty, home, wellness, all the things. And today we're talking all things wellness because Maple Hill Creamery, which is an organic dairy brand, has invited me to go with them to check out their farm, one of their farms that they produce their products, and have a farm to table brunch experience with them along with other influencers. So I'm very excited. The reason why I'm so excited is because I feel like this is a real full circle experience. If you followed me for a while, or if you know me personally, you know that I'm really passionate and I care about clean eating, organic foods, and I have been making a conscious effort recently to consume only organic items, so organic fruits, dairy products, all the things. So yeah, I'm very excited. I have my coffee. I am all packed and they're so kind. They also booked an overnight hotel stay for me, so I am very excited. So I'm gonna head over to the farm right now. It's gonna take about 2 hours and 50 minutes. Gonna get some gas before I head out, and yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along with me to experience this whole in-person farm to table brunch experience and the farm experience and all things Maple Hill and how they produce their products. So come along, get your snacks, get everything ready because it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun vlog. Here's my outfit. I feel like this was giving fall farm vibes. It's just a Canadian tuxedo look. I have my trench coat just in case it gets really cold. But yeah, I think it's time for us to go. Let's head on out. I'll talk to you guys soon.
That I woke up to the food system. I read a couple books, Real Food by Nina Planck and Omnivore's Dilemma way back there in the day, and was milking cows. I didn't grow up on a farm. I just wanted to be one when I was a teenager, and my parents were strange enough that they didn't say I shouldn't do that. And
Cute. Cute. Next, you guys need to pick a theme song.
The poster girls. Aww. They like hugs. Remus likes hugs. Little sections that they, each time we milk, we send them out to a new section of pasture. So you can see this one is pretty close to being fully recovered. The grass kind of blows in the wind. It's been very dry, so it's a little slow. And we would change the amount of time that we spend in any given place according to most
This is so cool.
That's Sam. She's a favorite. Grace's favorite. She's very robust. Yeah, a lot of. Or we just. Because they will poke each other. These are the newest babies over here.
This guy is a day and a half old. This little guy, the red and white. She's a day and a half.
Is this the mom? Following milk, and then we'll get Grace's help, and we'll help bring. They just to let them know that they need to let down their milk. So you have lemon and a little syrup. You'll be like, wait a minute, why does the milk come out? You have to sort of close it off on the top and then squeeze it out the bottom. So you have to kind of capture it, it'll let it fill up in there and then you squeeze it out. And take a towel and wipe them off. They do that to their babies too. It's not good.
And we're back home. Well, back to the hotel room. Guys, tell me that wasn't so much fun. I had such an amazing time. As you guys saw, we went to the Maple Hill Creamery farm, one of their farms. They are a 100% grass-fed organic company. Super important to me. Ever since I had my daughter, I've always been into wellness and clean eating for a very long time. Started to eat way cleaner, even more so like after I turned 30, and even more so after I became pregnant. I made sure I was consuming only organic foods, organic like milks, on and off, right? But I did my best to eat organic and grass-fed meats, poultry, beef, all the things. So when Maple Hill reached out to me to come to their farm, I just felt like it was just a full circle moment for me. I felt like in terms of all of my content that I create as well, I really try to emphasize the importance of using quality ingredients. The Maple Hill farm that I attended is in Cobleskill, New York. It took me about 3 hours to get there. It wasn't a bad drive. It was a beautiful drive. And I got there, the reps from the agency greeted me. These reps were phenomenal. They were amazing, so kind, so sweet, so helpful. They told me where to park. I greeted them. They gave me my swag bag, my boots, because we got custom boots from Maple Hill because we were going to be walking around all over the farm in cow manure, in dirt. They didn't want our shoes to get dirty, so we got custom boots. We got an amazing swag bag, so I'm going to show you guys what I got. Okay, so let me show you guys what I got. First of all, this bag is cute as hell. Got some granola from Purely Elizabeth. 2 bags of granola made with regenerative coconut oil and coconut sugar. Sounds like some good stuff. It's gluten-free, vegan, certified, organic as well, and non-GMO. We love that. Also got a cute little Maple Hill hat. We love that. And we got some more branded gear. It looks like we got ourselves a Maple Hill thermos / mug. So we got there. Everyone started trickling in. I started meeting some of the other influencers, content creators, journalists, writers, everyone, it was just such an amazing feeling interacting with people that had the same sort of like clean eating philosophy like I did, and was also in the space of content creation, influencing. Everyone had an amazing vibe. Everyone was just good energy. I got lucky because I know people talk about like influencers having like a little snobby vibe about them when you go to events. That was not my experience. Everyone was kind and sweet and cool. Everyone exchanged handles with one another. But yeah, we got there. As soon as we got there, I think like 15 minutes after we got there, we sat down, we had our brunch. The brunch setup, insane. It was pretty much a farm to table catered brunch using the products from Maple Hill. So their yogurts, their milk, their kefir, everything was utilized in the making of the brunch. Their pancakes, I'm gonna need to get that recipe because it was A1. And yeah, so we had our brunch. We had the CEO, we had the founder, and like other higher execs of the company speak to us and just tell us about their mission and the founding of the company. And when I tell you these people are so passionate, they're so passionate. And you just feel like, you know what, I need to buy this milk. Like to see the family that owns the farm, their kids, the husband, the wife. I forgot what the husband's name was, but Phyllis was the wife, and we met the son, the two daughters, and they know all of the cows. I believe they have like 165 cows on that farm. As you guys saw, all the cows were coming out for their second milking session of the day, and apparently one cow can milk 3 to 6 gallons in one like pumping session. So they can yield maybe anywhere from 6 to 12 gallons per day. That's a lot of clean grass-fed milk for one cow, and that's 165 cows that they're doing this with. So just put that into context. That's pretty amazing. But yeah, we had our brunch, had our little chit chatter with the CEO and the executives, and then we had time to take some pictures and some content. Then we made our way to the stable, yeah, that the cows were staying at. So they, gave us some more insight into the whole property of the farm. Apparently, that farm has had like 8 generations of families farming on that land, which is pretty amazing. And this particular family has been there, I think, since I don't want to misspeak, but I think it's been several years. They're the most recent family that is on that farm. So they were just pretty much giving us all the insight into the land, the property, just a background of like regenerative farming and what that means for the brand and just what it means to have a farm where the cows are 100% eating grass, something that they pride themselves on, that they 100% feed their cows grass. But yeah, the farmers were just giving us some insight into this whole grass fed lifestyle for the cows. And then we went into the stable, saw all the cows like running in, which was pretty breathtaking to see. And then we went over to just, hang out with the cows pretty much for several minutes. I think we were in there for like 30 minutes, just like hanging out with the cows, just watching them and just interacting with the other influencers that were there, the owners, the founder, the executives, just really just like bond. It was really a cool bonding experience, I feel, with everyone that attended. And then we got to milk the cow, which was also a cool experience. And then after that, we just went back onto the farm and just listened to the CEO and the founder just talk to us again about everything about grass fed and their philosophy. And it was just really educational and inspiring and exciting to just see the passion behind the company and how the farmers are also very passionate about what they're doing as well. So I had a great time. I loved it. And just to talk about influencing and content creation and just like a quick reflection. If you don't know, I've been creating content since like 2013. Fashion blogs, had a lifestyle blog. I just had so many different projects that I worked on, but it was always to create content to educate and to inspire people. I was always putting my creativity out there in some type of medium and cooking as well. I always enjoyed creating content around cooking, which is why I think this Maple Hill event feels full circle to me because I use milk in everything. I use dairy in everything, especially when it comes to cooking and baking. But back to just like what this all means to me in terms of like my influencer content creation journey. On my 32nd birthday, when we went to Jamaica, I used that as like the segue into me really committing to TikTok, to Instagram Reels, and really just pouring into my website as well. So just being a little over a year and having had attended so many different events, having been invited to my very first influencer brunch event, I feel very fortunate and excited about it, especially because when you meet these other influencers and you see like their following and you're like, what's little old me doing there? You know what I mean? But as you know, the number of followers doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's the delivery of your content and it's how I guess you're producing your content, and it's if the brand resonates with your content. So clearly I'm doing something right. So I just feel very happy. I felt so inspired after I left that event because I felt like the energy was just I just need to be doing this. I loved it. I had a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I hope it was inspiring to you, and I hope it inspires you to really think about your wellness, your health, and what you're consuming in your body, because there's a lot of shitty shit. There's a lot of shitty shit. There's a lot of shitty things out there when it comes to just dairy and milk, meat. I recently just committed to only consuming pasture raised eggs. I think that's the best type of egg. Pasture raised, cage free eggs. Um, I committed myself and my family, we're only consuming those eggs moving forward. And when it comes to milk, we're only consuming grass fed milk. And people might argue that, oh, it's a bit more expensive, this, that, and the third. But how about we cut out all the other junk that we put in our shopping carts and actually put those extra $2 to the actual nutrient dense foods that we're putting into our body: the dairy, the milk, the eggs, the fruit, the vegetables, organic fruits and vegetables. We can get rid of all of the crappy stuff and put those dollars to the healthier stuff. That's just my thought process. And I think it's doable and it's possible. I think it's doable and I think it's possible if you really want to commit yourself to living a better life, because you might not want to admit it. I think a lot of us might want to ignore the fact that a lot of these conventional milks and dairy products are causing a lot of health ailments, and eliminating them might make you way healthier than you might think. I had a great time. I'm looking forward to more events. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was inspiring. I hope it inspires you to really think about your wellness and your health and what you're putting into your body, because if I wasn't convinced before, today definitely convinced me to commit to just drinking grass-fed, like 100% grass-fed milk, 100% grass-fed everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time.